right, here with AIC senior offensive lineman Zach Jones. How you doing, Zach?
Good, how are you?
Good. So this year you've had a young offense. You're one of the few veterans returning.
Yep.
Kind of talk about some of the leadership or what you bring to the team, such a young offense.
I mean, other than, expertise, I've been here for so long, running the offense for so long. I know how coach likes to have things done. I just like to stress, focus, make sure that we're mentally tough. When guys come in, it's really intimidating. Coming into college, going from being the best player in high school to being in this big new school with all great players. So just make sure they know that it's important to be mentally tough and to not be intimidated by all the glitz and glamour that's going on. So
yeah, definitely. You guys had some great offensive linemen over the last few years. Your class that you would have graduated with last year if you weren't injured was an amazing class, and Biondi before that.
Right.
Kind of talk about how important it is to have that camaraderie on the front line.
Oh wow. I mean, it's very important. I lived with all the offensive linemen last year. We all had the same room. We all hung out together after games, before games. Ate together, did everything together. Having your best friends, especially on an offensive line. If you ask anybody on the team, the offensive line we're always together. You can't see one without seeing the other 6 or however many are together. It's definitely important. It just helps even on the field because you know how certain players play, especially when you're that close with them. It helps mesh together a team, a group.
So being one of the few, you and Dan Parker, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You two are the two, veterans. You'll be leaving the team this year.
Yep.
So there's a great group of young O linemen right now.
Right.
How important is that? How will they be able to grow together in the next couple of years?
We got a really good group of freshmen. I know for the offensive line, we hope that we had Jonathan Jubilee come in. He really stepped up and he's helping everybody kind of come together, and we're just I hope that the freshman class now can experience what I experienced, at least with with our past offensive linemen, Dan Naja and George Gross. Like I said, we were all great friends. So I hope that they can all come together like we did, because it is important. Like I said, it helps you play better. It helps the team chemistry. Not just for our offensive line, it helps with the entire offense. When one person's down, having a group of guys like the offensive line be like, hey, come on, you can do this, you can get back together, let's get back out there.
Yeah, Mauricie Sterling, he was 2-time NE10 Player of the Week, was rushing over 180 yards a game for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know he's quick, but what were you guys doing on the O-line to help him, spring free?
Mo's a great player. He can make things happen in a blink of an eye. But it's important, to know, obviously people don't know what offensive linemen do, It's important that we follow our assignments. We open holes, we run, the zone, the inside zone, and that's where our big money plays are. We make sure we open those holes, open them wide so he can run up the middle. And like I said, he's so quick and, he can make all those moves. If we can block the right guys, he can be out.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, last question. You're going to be on ESPN and ESPN Network this week.
Yeah.
How big is that for the program, for you, for your teammates?
Crazy. It's never had anything like this before. We played Stony Brook before. We used to see our name on the bottom little clicker on the ESPN, but to actually be playing on ESPN, everyone's pumped about it. Everyone's pumped. I can't wait. I know I can't wait. I know the coaches, I know all the players, all the young guys.
Yeah.
Everyone, the school's getting ready for everything. So it's gonna be awesome.
And I know you guys will be ready for it. Good luck this weekend and the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.